Joy at Pine Quilt Shop. Today we're going to talk a little bit about pressing and how to nest your seams when you're pressing. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a little 4-patch black. I have a dark and a light side, and we're going to actually press this towards the dark, which is what you would typically do with most blacks. So I'm going to actually touch the seam with my iron to set my seam, and that really drives those stitches down into the fabric so that when I press, it actually will press more easily. I'm going to just take little sweeping strokes with my iron to open that seam allowance up. We'll do the same thing with the other side of my little 4-patch black. Again, little sweeping strokes to open that seam up so my seam is opened up nicely. And now what I can actually do is to nest my seams. So to nest my seams, I'm going to go ahead and butt those seams up, and you can nest when you have one seam pressed to the right and one seam pressed to the left. I'm going to butt those up. I can push with my finger and push them so they're nice and tight. And I'll just flip this open so you guys can see how well they're nested together. So when you do this, you will be able to now piece that next seam to make your 4-patch black, and your intersection will be perfectly lined up and you'll have a really nice seam intersection. So always try to plan ahead when you're working on blocks to press in a manner that will allow you to nest your seams. Same thing when you go to connect your blocks. Again, think about how can I press to allow myself to nest my seams, because it will give you a lot nicer, cleaner, better aligned block intersection if you can nest your seams. Thanks for joining us today.